Welcome to Michonne's Hyperfocus Multiverse. Hello, I'm Michonne. Welcome to my channel, Michonne's Unfiltered Vision, part of the Hyperfocus Multiverse. This channel is basically my life. I'm still figuring out stuff about my health, brain, who I actually am. So I thought, why not document this journey? I'm creating this channel because my life has always been a bit complicated. Health has played a huge role in it. I have type 1 diabetes, my thyroid doesn't work very well either, and in 2005, 6 and 16 I had thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura. So yeah, my body always had its own ideas. In September 2024, another piece of the puzzle appeared. The possibility that I might be autistic. I've been waiting on the list to be tested for autism spectrum disorder for 504 days, when they called me to plan 2 dates to do intakes. Me and several other professionals actually suspect something more than just autism, ADHD, a combination of autism and ADHD. Sometimes I notice things like this. You can find a lot of information about ADHD, but there's very little about the time between the suspicion and the official diagnosis. That strange period where you constantly wonder, do I actually have this? Or am I just recognizing parts of it? At the same time, more and more puzzle pieces start falling into place. Moments where you suddenly think, oh, so that might be the neurodiversity as well. That strange period where you constantly wonder, do I actually have this? Or am I just recognizing parts of it? At the same time, more and more puzzle pieces start falling into place. Moments where you suddenly think, oh, so that might be the neurodiversity as well. What life looks like in my brain? My brain is always busy, often chaotic, usually exhausted, and I dealt with chronic migraines. I have medicine for them now, but still I'm feeling overwhelmed and have my mind everywhere and anywhere. Planning is something I rely on. Everything structured, organized and clear, but at the same time chaotic, and I need the freedom to change those plans whenever necessary. And nights can be interesting because when my body wants to sleep, my brain wants to review everything. Past conversations, present situations and future possibilities. My mind loves creating what-if scenarios as well, preparing plans for every possible outcome. But life isn't only struggles. I also have passions and hobbies, sometimes even full hyperfocus phases. Things like dancing, amigurumi, binge watching shows like Stargate and House MD, and going out for dinner. And yes, shopping, preferably online. Sometimes, most often, impulsive, but very well thought out as well. Something in between? That really doesn't exist in my brain. Another thing I want to show on this channel are testing products or things I discover. And I want to see, do these things actually work? Real life, real pace. Some videos are video diaries, so I can post them directly. But some videos I make need to be edited, sometimes directly, sometimes a week later, or occasionally a month later. Health often decides the pace. So, if you're curious about my journey, you definitely want to join me down my rabbit hole. So make sure to like and subscribe, and welcome to my hyperfocus multiverse. Follow me down the rabbit hole